welcome to Sparkle Memories. I'm a City Ram. Today we're talking about having your first car in terms of what you want to do and what you shouldn't be doing if you're trying to get your first car. One of the things people worry about when it comes to your first car is what type of car are you interested in. That's the first thing you want to get into, whether it be a Toyota, a Honda, a Suzuki. If you want to get something that's a little bit more on the expensive side, like Lamborghini, a Lexus, some BMW, wherever floats your boat. A lot of times we might not actually understand what it is we're interested in, and we tend to get confused. So when you get confused, you try to get to a point where it's like, okay, do I buy it from a dealer? Do I buy it from Alpha Ad? Do I buy it from somebody personally that has one of those stickers that says for sale on the car? Or would I actually go into talking to people and seeing exactly what they have done in order to get a new car? Or would I want a used car? Or you want to have one that's not exactly a used car, but one where the family member no longer use it anymore and they decided to give it to you, whether it be something was they traded in and they got something different and they just want to give it to you and it doesn't cost you anything to get this new car. Now, when you get your first car, yes, it is exciting. You know why it's exciting? Because you get to go what you want to do what you want to do, go out, party, yeah, I know it. The only thing with that is not all these are created equal. Trust me, I can believe it because I know it. I lived it. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all it's not easy. Now, the things I have done before, I've gotten it straight from a person that previously owned a car. I have gotten through an ad. I got in a car away, and I have gone through a dealership. So I've done 3 things. Okay. And yes, I have not done trading, but I have sold my car that I no longer had. Now, the first experience, is when I saw an ad. I saw the ad. It was in a daily newspaper where I was currently at. Okay, it comes out. I call the number. Everything seems copacetic. In other words, the person was willing to show me the car. They told me the price, this is what it is. This is where you can come and see it. So I went to see the car. Now, the only thing with that, when I went to go see the car, I did have a mechanic with me. That's number 1. What I did have is someone who did mechanic work, but wasn't actually a licensed mechanic. That's the first thing that I did. I had a person with me. Now, we went there. We check out the car on the outside. The outside looked cool. Okay? When we go now to start up the car, it had a little noise. Now, with the little noise, you're thinking, okay, probably is a bearing or something simple, something you could deal with. Ain't nothing major issues going on with the vehicle itself. So you're thinking, okay, this might be a good buy or whatever. Cool. Problem with that? Did not test drive the vehicle. Do not buy a car unless you test drive the car. Trust me, I can tell you it is. Now, I had to end up getting my engine rebuilt. I had to buy parts. Yeah, you pay for labor. You have to get to a point you understand what's going on with the car because you didn't get the car facts and you didn't talk to the more detail into what was going on with the vehicle in the beginning. Now, things you want to know. You want to know who was driving the car. You want to know if they're regularly maintaining the car. You want to test it to see how it is on the road, whether you like it or not. Okay? Now, second ride, okay, was actually done from talking to someone who previously owned the car, did not have it from my ad. Just walked up, okay, I like this car. It looks nice. What are you asking for it? Now, if you don't know the person like that, they could tell you anything, okay? They could tell you anything. Difference is, this time I had a licensed mechanic with me. Did you think that made a bit of difference with the licensed mechanic? You think it would, right? Well, everything checked out. Everything worked. Okay? The only thing was wrong with the car is the fact that the person used to put instead of putting coolant, they put water where the coolant's supposed to be. So, because I was in warm weather, when the water went to a certain level, I added coolant because I want my car to run smoothly. Okay? Now, mind you, this is a car that was working really good. Everything article, it works. Now, couple things happened and the car made a weird noise, and this had to have been a month and a half later. Okay, yes, that quickly, a month and a half later. Remember, there was a licensed mechanic that checked it out, and I actually test drive the vehicle at that time, heard the songs, checked out the inside of the vehicle. It had no thing irregular about the car. Okay, what I end up doing is rebuilding my transmission. Yes, rebuilding my transmission, because I don't have the money to go buy another transmission. Rebuilding the transmission cost over $1,000 and change. Okay, I paid them some and then paid them some later on because I didn't realize that it was that bad. Now, rebuild the transmission. You think everything article? Guess what? Something else happened again. At this point, the fuse looked like they were going in and out. They were shortening. Okay? So I went my fast self go Home Depot. But my late fuse thing to put in the car. When the car looked like the fuse blow, when I know the fuse blow, it will see something, whereas the lights in the car would not come on in the night if I'm driving at night. Or you get to a point you turn on something and it just won't work. You had times when I check the engine, figure out, okay, I bought a new battery for the car, right? Because you buy a new battery when you buy a car. You do your oil change, you think everything article. It was not article. I looked under that hood. I believe in me, they had more issues that I was willingly not going to pay for. Okay? For another car. Okay? I was like, oh, heck now. I'm not paying for another car and they got so much crap wrong with it. So, I was taking it to the junkyard. I called a tow company and I said, look, to hell with this car. Now, before it can get to the junkyard, someone decides they want to purchase my vehicle. I said, cool. I'm going to give you this price. Is that price good with you? Then we could do the paperwork. So, long story short, sold that car. At this point, those two things were not working out for me. So, I actually got to a point where I relocated, moved all my stuff and me to the States. And I decided to get another vehicle. You could guess. This is my car. I'm currently sitting in my car. Yes. And believe in me, I have not had no problems. Why? Because I checked the Carfax. I test drive the vehicle. I use a look at all the fluids. Had a licensed mechanic check it out. Bought it from the dealership. Discuss it with the owner. In terms of how many people owned the car before, there was one owner. The one owner bought it in 2006 when it was brand new. I checked out how many different oil changes it had. It was regularly maintained and everything seemed article. Well, guess what? It's still article because just Christmas, a couple of days ago, I drove for 5.5 hours one way and 5 hours a different way. And guess what? All I needed was gas, checked my liquids on the car, and it was fine. I said this to say, when you actually deciding to get your first car, these are the things you look at. Because these are experiences I had to deal with, and it wasn't copacetic with some of the experience. When you purchase a vehicle, you want to make sure it's suitable for you. You want to make sure that if you get it for a dealership, not all these are created equal. When you buy a new car, if you want to put on a down payment and pay every month, you can do that too. Or you could get a loan if you got it like that. Everyone looks at your credit score. They look at how much money you're willing to put down. And do what I did. I paid cash for my car. The whole thing in cash. Why? Because I don't like payments and I don't like owing people, because I want, once I pay you, I drive off the lot with my car, because I'm not like want to come back unless you look to jip me for some reason. But that's to say, now if all of this doesn't work, then maybe chances are you end up with a lemon and you live and you learn and you get over it. So next time, this is Miss City Ram talking about buying your first car. From Sparkling Memories. Bye-bye.